Hey guys, Matt the Greeter here. Boy, they've really built up Middle Earth, haven't they? What? I don't understand. What was that maneuver? Had a little trouble making the left turn there, buddy, huh? Maybe the wheels slipped out of his hands. Or maybe he dropped his phone. Maybe he's texting and dropped his phone and had to catch it real quick. That's hard to do while you're driving. Try it sometime. Just kidding. Hey, I want to talk about... So here we are. I should have paid attention to the mileage, but how long have I been wearing these Indie Ridge Apache boots? And I've been meaning to update you on it because it is a piece of gear, and gear, of course, is important. I'm not endorsed or supported by anybody, although maybe emotionally supported by. I enjoy following Indie Ridge's stuff, their posts and everything. But some of you guys may be looking to pick up gear soon, and so now let me talk about. First of all, I'll talk about my Revit Mosca gloves. So right now it's in the upper 50s, and my hands are cold. So you know, if I ride another half hour or so, that it'll be my hands that'll send me home, because my body's fine in this Harley Davidson leather jacket, so my body feels good. My legs, I'm wearing my dad's old fatigues from the Air Force, and these are great. Oh, when they finally you know, I don't know, they've lasted. I'm not even gonna say it. I've been wearing these pants maybe 20 years. I don't know, maybe not that long, maybe that long. Anyway, but the Indie Ridge Apache, well, here we go. Can you see them? I don't know if you could see. I'm going to watch the road. You watch the boot for a second, would you? I don't know how to like zoom in or anything like that. I'm getting a little bit of, oh, I got socks with bees on them because I'm riding the Bug Smasher. But you got a little bit of scuffing on the toe. That is not indicative of poor quality boot. That's I've been doing a lot of shifting. I'm riding the heck out of this sucker. So that's good. My old boots had, by now, my cats, my Wolverines. What were my other ones? Oh, my buddy. Oh, yeah, never mind. Forget the other boots because they were already used. So they're holding up really well, I'll say, because the other boots would have had an appreciable scuff. And I'll bet if I like buffed these or did whatever, that scuff would disappear. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, I like them more today than when I first got them. These boots, again, when you get them, they're super stiff, and I take that as a good sign because it gives you a lot of room to break them in. Let's go against the detour, shall we? So I didn't take that as a bad sign. So you know, I've got the little broken bones in my foot, in my shifting foot from crash number 1 many years ago. I'll take you through that intersection one of these days. I've taken you through it many times, I just haven't told you. And so the first couple times I started wearing the boots, I could feel all those bones, but that's nothing new. I always feel those old broken bones. But now I am no longer aware of them. As the boots are breaking in, they're getting so much more comfortable. I have a couple bad habits when I ride. Oh, I probably have more than a couple. One of them's talking into a microphone. That's probably one of the bad habits you guys would like me to break. But anyway, one of the bad habits I have is when I'm coming up to a stop, and some of this has to do with the really lousy roads, and we get a lot of gravel, and in the winters a lot of salt drifts and stuff at stop signs and red lights. So one of the things I do subconsciously is I drag my heels a little bit as I'm coming to a stop. So a bike's slowing down, I'm getting ready to stop, and I drag my heels a little bit. So I'm gonna try to. So I played tennis for a little while. I know what. Anyway, I like to play tennis. I don't care if I win or lose. But what would happen is on my right toe would get worn off of every shoe I wore playing tennis. Because when I would go to whale a ball, someone would hit the ball over and I was moving to my right, I would drag that foot, almost like trail braking on a motorcycle, drag that foot and whale the ball. And so I would wear the toe out. So I'm interested to see, I didn't do it that, well, I'm going uphill right now, but I'm interested to see if how the heels hold up on these if I wasn't to break that bad habit. And you know, it was not a bad habit when I had lousy boots, or boots that were really worn away on the bottom. You could drag those all day because I needed the surface area to help, you know, to plant my feet. But these boots, the bottoms are really nice. They're grippy in just the right way. So if you look at the tread, which I just go on Indie Ridge and look at the tread pattern on the bottom, it doesn't look like it'd be a particularly effective tread pattern, but I'm telling you, it is. And like I said, I've been wearing these for, I don't know how, 1,000 miles? I don't remember. I've been wearing these, but so here's the, let me explain something to you. This is a terrible, let me calm down. Hi guys, Matt the Greeter here. So, I ride here, I take you on the nice roads, but I ride in New England. I ride it just outside of Boston. There's a lot of traffic almost all the time. So here we are on a day off, and you know, when I pop out onto a more main road, you notice like we're in the traffic, and there's, you know, construction vehicles and stuff. It never ends. So though I don't put a whopping amount of miles on the bike, I put a lot of hours in on the bike. Does that make sense? So, you know, some of you guys who live in the country, you pop onto the road and you'll do a 500-mile loop in a day. You know, like, oh, what a great way to spend a Saturday, you know, a 500-mile loop. I would love to get in a position to do something like that someday. But right now, I'm in traffic kingdom here, you know, and condo country. So I might ride the same amount of time, but I'm only going 50 miles, 25 miles. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a lot of shifting and shifting and shifting and shifting and shifting. And so lots of seat hours, but not, my seat hours to distance ratio is out of whack because of where I ride. Some of you guys would totally identify with that. You know, I know some of you guys from, you know, like from Brooklyn. I follow a couple of guys from Brooklyn. And you guys are in it too. I can see you when you post and stuff, and it's nothing but, you know, feet up, feet down, feet up, feet down, you know. And so anyway, so keep that in mind when I'm giving a review of these, any gear that I'm wearing. The boots, I ordered a pair of Indie Ridge golden gloves. They've been in and out of my cart for a long time, and I finally pulled the trigger on them. And so I'm looking forward to that. So again, don't pay as much attention to my mileage when I'm talking about my gear. Pay more attention to, you know, how often I'm posting or doing whatever, because it's the seat time that's important to me when I'm riding, because that's where I'm doing all the hard stuff. What's going on here? Oh, the mail. Do you have my gloves? Anyway, guys, that's it. That's a little update on the Indie Ridge Apache, artwork by Rod Velarde. Rod, did I get your name right finally? All right, Indie Ridge, Steve at Indie Ridge, appreciate you guys. Rod, what's up, Bob Chopperfett, for showing me the product. What's up, Bob, for making the funniest video on the internet the other day, which I'll leave a link to if I remember. It's worth watching. Guys, I'll check in with you soon, okay, guys? I care about you. We got 6 days of rain coming up, so I'm just trying. I should be somewhere else right now, but I'm just trying to take advantage. All right, guys, and I got a family that's allowing me to do that, so I appreciate my family very much too. All right, guys, I care about you. I'll check in with you soon. All righty.